Hey everyone, it's John P.O. here, and this is MAMECADE episode number 14. This episode is being dedicated to my friend, the Vintage Video Game Geek. If you haven't checked out his channel, you really should. He's quite amazing. But a while back, VVGG reviewed an Atari 2600 game called Blueprint. Now, Blueprint originally was an arcade game from 1982 by Jaleco, released in the US by Bally Midway. He went on to say how the game basically haunted his memories for years until he got his hands on the cartridge and reviewed it. His conclusion was that he gave it a rating D, kinda sucks. And while I would agree with him, the fact of the matter is some games just don't port over very well. I think Blueprint the arcade game should fare a bit better than its 2600 and Commodore 64 counterparts. So let's take a look at Blueprint. This is a very unusual game that tried to use elements of memorization as well as dexterity. In a year that Time magazine dubbed the person of the year the computer, I think the gist of the game is best summed up in a poem written by the good people of Bally Midway back in 1982. Our hero JJ follows the plans to build this machine as fast as he can, cause if the contraption is finished on time, he'll help to avoid a horrendous crime. Mean Ali Ogre is hot on the trail, a fair daisy damsel, let's hope JJ won't fail. In and out of houses he goes, finding machine parts, avoiding terrible foes. And each time he enters, he's in for a scare. There may be a bomb, he better beware. If time runs out, he's blown to bits, unless he can defuse it at the monster pits. Along the way, he follows the maze, placing found pieces in various ways. But JJ, watch out, sneaky Pete's out of his lair. If he starts the machine, it may need repair. If JJ outsmarts him and completes the machine, there's still another task that remains to be unseen. He must aim the balls that fire the gun to stop Ali Ogre, and the game is won. JJ saved our sweet maiden, but that's just the start. He'll now have to try again. He's a hero with a heart. The following mazes get even stranger with Mean Fuzzy Wuzzy adding more danger. But if JJ's careful, there's more fun in store, cause the more points he wins, the higher you score. Yeah, sorry about that. Well, we're going in and out of each of the homes. Every time you start the game, the parts for your machine are going to be randomly distributed to different homes. So every game is going to be a bit different. When you go into a home, you're going to either get a part or you're going to get a bomb. If you get a bomb, you have to go to the monster pit and drop it down there to defuse it. If you get a bomb in the house, that house will always have a bomb, so don't go back to visit it. Try to remember which ones you visited, not to waste time. And the timer is actually up on top, Ali Ogre chasing your girlfriend. He gets closer and closer every pass. Now that's a freaky looking ogre. Doesn't look anything like what's on the arcade side art. He's just a freaky California raisin chasing your girlfriend. So now we have the parts fixed and we're just shooting. The only thing that you can do is just move left and right. The balls are firing randomly. So we've nailed him, and that's the end of round one. So is Blueprint a great action shooter maze platform adventure game? No, but it's not a terrible game either. In fact, for all you Nintendo fanboys out there, it might interest you to know that the guys behind this weird little game would go on to hone their skills and become Rareware. You know, Rare, the company that brought you Donkey Kong Country, GoldenEye 007, and Banjo-Kazooie to name a few. So to my friend Vintage Video Game Geek, I say, take solace, for sometimes from out of our nightmares, pleasant dreams are born.